Hey everyone, I'm Chris Reif. I teach tennis at the Boyle Park Tennis Courts in Mill Valley, California. Today I wanted to make a video on hitting the ball up against the wall. It's a good thing you can practice here at home while we're all sheltered in place. If you can find a flat wall, a little bit of space to bounce the ball on, garage door. If you have a really big room, maybe you could do it inside, but that's a little risky. But we're just going to be working on kind of controlling the ball, controlling your racket face, and that's something you can do in a relatively small space. So yeah, let's get started. Okay. So one thing about hitting on a wall in general, but especially if you're in your room or in your yard, is that you don't want to hit the ball very hard. And sometimes that's hard for people to do, to control it without the ball just sort of taking off. So one of the ways you can control the ball a little bit better and slow the speed a little bit is to just take a very short backswing, or even like no backswing. So which is really nice for practicing against the wall, because you can really figure out where that point of contact is. By point of contact, I mean where is my racket relative to my body when I make contact with the ball. Hopefully it's out in front, and for this exercise I really don't have to take the racket back any further than the point of contact. So I'm just going to start it there, let the ball kind of lay on the racket, and I'm just going to guide the ball forward. So it's really just from the point of contact forward, and that will give you a lot of control. So, and then, when I get out on the court, I can just expand the backswing a little bit like just the difference between tossing a ball and rearing back and get my shoulders into it and throwing it. This is a little bit more just like tossing it without much backswing at all. So yeah, it is challenging. I think at first, I've done this a lot, so it's fairly easy for me, but you can just do your best. And what I would recommend is don't switch from forehand to backhand. Just do one side or the other. Figure out where that point of contact is, get the ball out in front of the racket, and then just guide it. You might just be able to do maybe 3 in a row, and then just stop and start over, gather yourself. But it's a pretty precise drill, so you're better off slowing down, fiddling with stuff a little bit, figuring things out, and just doing a few in a row than to sort of just whack away at the ball. So same idea on the forehand. My point of contact is out in front, guiding the ball forward. One thing that you want to do is you pretty much want your strings and your racket to follow the ball. There's a little bit of a low to high swing. That's because I'm hitting sort of a drive or a topspin. You can practice chips and slices as well, but I'm going for a little bit of a low to high drive or topspin shot. So my racket's sort of following the ball, extending out away from my body, and finishing high. What you don't want to do is just sort of hit the ball and glance off it or whip around your body. So you want to get that feeling of kind of carrying the ball a little bit. And the other thing you'll notice is that in order to get this point of contact that's out in front, I have to have an angle between my arm and my racket. So if you notice, it's almost a right angle there. That allows me to reach forward and have the racket square to the ball and the target at the same time. If I grip the racket sort of from right on top, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd have to sort of hit back here. So it's a little better to get behind the racket and make contact a little further out in front of your body. This is kind of old school, so definitely works a little bit better on the forehand to do this. All right, so anyway, have fun. I hope you enjoy it. Thought I'd throw that out to you, and try not to break any chandeliers or lamps, or don't blame me if you do. Okay, bye. Hey, Tess, get out of the way. Tess! Get out of the way. Yes. Ah.